I've been put in Facebook jail for 30 days for saying that there are only two genders and for calling people weird. I was commenting on this article that came up in my newsfeed about a transgender father and daughter wanting to transition together. Eric and Corey Mason are sharing the unique story of how father and daughter are working through their transitions together. 15-year-old Corey was assigned male at birth, but she told parents she was transgender 4 years ago. I wanted to make my parents proud of who I am, but I thought that they would not like me, Corey said in an interview with an Australian program on 60 Minutes. I saw it as more trans is normal nonsense that the media has been pushing on us lately, so I commented, "You can't change your gender. You can pretend to do so, but you cannot change it. Your chromosomes determine your gender. These people are weirdos." This was deemed a bannable offence by the Facebook emperor. I wonder what exactly was deemed ban-worthy. Let's have a look at it. Could it be the first sentence? You can't change your gender. You can pretend to do so, but you cannot change it. As you can see, that's really offensive to the trans crowd there. How could I possibly say that there could be only two genders and that you can't change your gender? That's so offensive. Wow, I should be put in prison, like actual prison, for saying something that offensive. Let's have a look at the next one. Your chromosomes determine your gender. Well, this is a scientific fact. Your chromosomes determine your gender. Before you're born, you either have an XX chromosome and you're a girl, or you have an XY chromosome and you become a boy. There are abnormalities with that. There are differences in hormone levels in prenatal conditions, but if you have X chromosomes, you are a girl, and if you have XY chromosomes, then you are a boy. I don't know how I could explain this any better. The last bit, and probably the really bad bit, is where I call them weirdos. You can't be calling these people any kind of names and not totally accepting what they've decided to do to themselves. I can't possibly think that that's weird, can I? Let's have a look at the definition of weird, shall we? Weird. This is according to Free Dictionary. Strikingly odd or unusual, especially in an unsettling way. Strange. He lives in a weird old house on a dark street. Your neighbour is said to be a little weird. I felt a little weird after drinking that tea. Number 2, suggestive of the supernatural. Supernatural, weird stories about ghosts. 3, archaic or relating to fate or the fates. Let's have a look at archaic. Fate, destiny. One assigned lot or fortune, especially when evil. Or maybe they're evil people assigned lot or fortune. That could be possible, who knows. Weirded weirds, slang, to experience or cause experience an odd, unusual, and sometimes uneasy sensation, often used without. So, what's so bad about calling someone weird? They're strikingly odd or unusual. That's definitely what they are. They are definitely unusual. It is a little bit unsettling to me. I find that situation unsettling. Am I not allowed to find that situation unsettling? But even strikingly odd or unusual, it fits the definition. It is strange. Not sure about suggestive of the supernatural. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe they're witches. You never know. Or a witch and a wizard. Whichever. Is that assuming their gender as well? Maybe they're going to swap. Archaic of or relating to the fates or of the fates. No. So there's really nothing wrong with calling them weird. I mean, look, that might not make them feel good about it. Like they might feel bad about it, but their feelings are none of my business. I can call them weird. If I feel like they're weird, then I am well within my rights to call them weird. Apparently not on Facebook though. Apparently calling them weird or saying scientific truths like there are only two genders and that your gender is determined by birth. Apparently these aren't allowed on Facebook. That's fine. There are other options, and I do put all my stuff on Minds. Right now I've got a Twitter account, which I use a little bit. But that's going downhill, so I've got a Gab as well, and I put all my videos on BitChute, so they automatically upload to BitChute actually, which is great. Well, they did last time anyway, so hopefully it keeps happening. It's good, so it means all my stuff goes up on BitChute as well. So yeah, I was banned for essentially nothing. I think this is really, really silly, and I'm really glad there's so many alternatives out there, and there's so many other people speaking out about it. I guess I won't be using Facebook for the next 30 days. I'll see how I go. Until next time.